Hi guys, Jamie here. Just bringing you an updated setup video on jamzibot Foot Patrol. Obviously now jamzibot mesh supporting size and JD as long as Foot Patrol. The bar has changed a little bit. Obviously profiles have been added, tasks have been removed, 2 other sites have been added, so it has changed a fair bit. So I'm just bringing an updated setup video. I actually deleted the last one, so if you couldn't find it, that's probably the reason why. Right, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just open up the config. I'm using Notepad++, which can just be downloaded off the internet, installed, and then you just open a file with Notepad++. It's just a text editor. The first thing you want to do is put the license in. It just goes in like this from the email. Then a Discord webhook, which is just go over to Discord, a server that you've created, server settings, webhooks. You just click this create webhook, but for example I'm just going to use my webhook, so just copy it, then paste it in there. The next one is just store, so it's either Foot Patrol, size, or JD Sport. It has to match exactly either Foot Patrol size or JD Sport, otherwise you will get an invalid store error in the bot. So we're just going to go Foot Patrol. Then number of tasks is, you can just change that to whatever it is, it's just a task number. Is proxies, whether you're using proxies or not. So if you're using proxies, you'd set this to true and then add proxies to the txt file. If you're not using proxies and just want to use your home IP, then just set this to false. PID is pretty self-explanatory. PIDs you just get from the PIDs channel, so like this is the PID here, you just put that in the bot. Random sizes is true for me. I usually always use random sizes in case Foot Patrol make any changes. Like recently they started adding things like this to the sizes. They even added like stars and things on it, so unless it matched directly if you're using random size false and then you had say 9 but the size was actually size 9 men's on Foot Patrol, done it like to stop bots, then it wouldn't match. And it'd just say that there's no in stock sizes, so I recommend to avoid that, just using random sizes, which I would do for any drop anyway. Especially when I run like say X amount of tasks for more than one, then I'm always just going to want to go for the random sizes. Yeah, but if you do want to use sizes, then you could just try and guess what Foot Patrol are going to do, or just stick to the normal size thing. Sometimes they don't change it, but I can imagine for hype drops in the future they are going to change it, because they have been doing it recently, like on the NMD races. Random size can also be used for restocks, so random size is set a true, run for restock, set a nice retry rate about 5 seconds if you're not using proxies, and then 2 to 3 seconds if you are using proxies. Then the bot will just keep running, it'll say no in stock sizes, and then if a size does pop up on a restock, then it will add to cart and try and check out. You've just got to make sure you've got the retry rate good, so you're not getting banned. Retry and error, just always leave this on true, and then this is like how many seconds, so add it on 0.5 and you set it to 5, 2, whatever you want. It's just the time it takes at retry, so if there's an error, say it fails to cart, then it'll wait 0.5 seconds and cart again. That's about it for that. Then profiles is the new addition, so this is checkout profiles. Say you run 9 tasks and you have 3 checkout profiles, then it'll be 1 checkout profile per 3 tasks, so the checkout profiles are just distributed evenly across all the tasks. So if I had 1 checkout profile, 10 tasks, it's obviously only going to use the one. If I had 10 checkout profiles and 10 tasks, then it's 1 checkout profile per task. I know it could be hard for people to understand, but once you do use it, it's fine really. This is the 2 profiles loaded here. If you want to load another profile, you copy from the comma down, copy and then paste in a new array. If you don't have this comma, then the bot won't read the JSON properly, and it will just fail. And then obviously if you want to add another one, so that's 4 profiles loaded there. Or if you want to only use 1, then you just delete it all. And if you're only using 1, you don't need a comma. So if you're adding a new array, then you do a comma and then paste a new array. Obviously I pasted another double comma there and then save that. That's it for tasks. Right, now we're just going to go ahead and run the bot. So you're just going to want to open mesh. starting tasks on foot patrol because that's the size was chosen in the config, added a cart, chosen delivery method, starting payment process, submitted payment, decline. So as you can see from the start, version number, profiles loaded 2, tasks 1, using proxies no. This is just the store. That whole process took 6 seconds to submit the payment. If you are using a server, you can get it down to about 2 or 3 seconds. I don't really have that good internet on home IP, but when I run the bot, I do always run it on a server, and I've seen like 3 to 4 second speeds, usually around 4 seconds on a server. So yeah, if you do have good internet, then it will be really good. That should have posted a payment declined yet. Payment declined in Discord webhook, because obviously the payment was declined. That's about it really. There's nothing else really there. Obviously this new update was a big update, but I seriously think the bot is now easier to use. But yeah, so the new mesh update obviously comes free to all users that currently have jamzibot foot patrol. I know some people are getting confused with size previews as well, but this bot now only supports size web, JD web, and foot patrol web. So like the app versions of those, not size previews, which is a completely separate bot. I know it is hard to understand, but size previews is completely different to the way these 3 sites work. And obviously size previews is where all the hype stuff drops on size, like when they get the hype drops and things. So yeah, that is it. So thank you for watching again. If you have any questions, the support team and me are always in chat, so be sure to post and help. Please try and avoid messaging me unless it's license related or an unknown bot error. Just send a screenshot of the errors you are receiving if that does happen. Yeah, that's about it. So thank you for watching, guys.